with your ancestors and the whole thing about like your spiritual guides and stuff.
Most definitely.
This movie teaches you about emotional intelligence.
I haven't seen that.
This movie teaches you.
All you gotta do is be yourself, being great is in our blood. The codes is in our DNA, so just create straight out of love. All that Y and shit is dead, cause we is king, so come and king. We royal.
I'm glad my people who sent me that because, bro, I really want to tap in, bro, and make music with them. YouTube, what's going on, my YouTube family, man, the realest family, man. We back with another one. You know how we get down, man, with the reaction videos, with the realest reactions, man. You know, we back with another one. We got your host, Quest Realist from the Realest Podcast. And you know me, I don't do too much talking, man. I hope everybody been prayed up, staying safe out there. I hope y'all tapped into the last videos. I don't know what's going on. You get putting that real stuff out there. They try to compress it and hide it, but it is what it is. Like I say, man, you know, y'all stay prayed up out there. Be safe. Control your emotions and your mental thoughts. And with that being said, let's get started, man. Keep the juice. Let's keep the riz. Let's go.
What color was kindergarten?
Kindergarten?
Yeah, when you was in kindergarten or pre-K, what color was it?
Ooh.
It was every color.
Yeah, I was gonna say rainbow.
Okay, now when you went to first to second grade, what color was it?
I don't know.
It was bland. It was tan.
Yeah.
It was that color.
Yeah, it was just
like jail.
Exactly. Then when you went to high school, what color was it?
Like jail.
Yeah.
Okay, then when you went to work, what color was the wall?
Yeah.
It's waning you off the frequency. When you a kid, you vibrant, you running around, and then the first thing they do is they say, wane them off the frequency. Make the walls tan, make everything tan, make it boring. Sit down, don't move. They just get you right out to spirituality. And then the next time that you do get introduced to a colorful environment, guess where you at? You in a club. If the club was this color, nobody would go. But since it's black and it's universal light, aka from red to purple, it feel like you in the universe. It feel like you in the universe. So this is why people like the club. It's called colorology. Even hunger. Hunger is triggered by the color red, yellow, and orange. What color is Wendy's?
Yeah.
What color is
McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A, McDonald's? Every highly successful fast food franchise, I guarantee you, if they not all red, orange, and yellow, they have either one of them colors at a high value.
Yeah.
So this is people who literally socially engineer the world.
This movie teaches you about soulmates, okay? This movie teaches you about a soul's journey. This movie teaches you about how to communicate with your ancestors and the whole thing about like your spiritual guides and stuff.
Most definitely.
This movie teaches you about emotional intelligence.
I haven't seen that.
This movie teaches you about the light and dark within yourself, the duality, and also loving both versions of yourself. But this movie is also about soulmates and twin flames as well. And this movie teaches you about stepping into your power as a chosen one and how even your family will literally come at you and try to take you down because they're jealous of the power that you have. But I want to know what movies, especially kid movies, that y'all have watched that y'all realize that it's actually like a spiritual movie and it can actually give you a bunch of knowledge. Leave that in the comments.
Just the universe made it that way. God made it that way. You know what I'm saying? For these two people to really be attracted and connected to each other, it was just, there's nothing you can do about it, as they said. Like the movie Soul, it's like finding your purpose. You see what I'm saying? I love that movie. The whole movie, 22, my favorite number, one of my master numbers. My birthday, 1/22. But yeah, the whole movie, 22 was trying to find his life purpose and end up finding it or whatever. And it was real dope. And I like how they really put like the black essence in like a black community. A lot of black was on that movie, you know what I'm saying? I like that movie. Coco, I really kind of watched that with my kids a little bit, and I kind of see like the ancestry and like, I kind of see that. I gotta watch that a little bit more. Inside Out, I haven't really watched that one like that, you know what I'm saying? I have to really take some time out to go find it. I think it's on Disney, so I'm gonna take the time out to go watch it, to go see what that's talking about. Shrek, we all seen it. I seen every last Shrek from one to the last one they made. Like, she's most definitely right about accepting yourself for who you are and not trying to go beyond that or be above that. You know what I'm saying? Just being yourself, and you gonna be your greatest self by being yourself. You know what I'm saying? And facing your darker side as well. You know what I'm saying? That would. And the last one is not showing on the screen, but Lion King for sure. Lion King is most definitely one. You know what I'm saying? And I know I just paused the video, but we're gonna get to it. Lion King is most definitely one. Like, as you see, not Simba. Simba became hated after Mufasa, of course, because that's his son. But Mufasa became hated by his own blood, you know what I'm saying? Because he was powerful, the way he was running things, he empowered the village, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good when Mufasa was gone, you know what I'm saying? Then by the time his own people took him out, Scar took him out, now everything is shambles, you know what I'm saying? Simba don't know who he is no more. He lost. It's deep, man. If you haven't seen Lion King, most definitely go tap into that. With that being said, next video, this is gonna be a good one, y'all.
Part of being spiritual is you have to go through psychosis. It's literally part of it. Because when you really get so deep into a spiritual journey, when you come into this understanding that everything is real and nothing is real, this is when the psychosis begins. Because truly being spiritual and breaking the shackles of the third dimensional realm that's been placed in your mind since the day you was born, you're gonna understand everything has evidence that it's real, and everything also has evidence that it's not real. You come to the understanding that there is no such thing as real and fake, true and false, right and wrong. Everything is all about perception. And this understanding will cause you to go into psychosis. And a lot of people are not mentally strong enough to bring themselves out of psychosis. This is another reason you might see a lot of people who are crackheads on the street. They may have went through a spiritual awakening and they lost their fucking mind. This is why you see some people in mental hospitals. They went through a spiritual awakening and they lost their fucking mind. I'm trying to tell you, being spiritual is definitely not for the weak.
We not lions, we not slaves, we not niggas, bitch, we kings. We the Hebrews, we the Moors, the Indians, and everything. We was the Egyptians, Native Americans, give a fuck about what they say. They change our history and our culture, we don't even know our names. Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu, Haile Selassie, Akhenaten, King Tut, we got Indubas, Black Power, they can't stop us. We was ruling Europe way before Queen Elizabeth. Why they acting like we can create everything they use today? Science, astronomy, astrology, math, that's the least that I can say. We created paper, music, medicine, books, plenty more things that we made. Go read about Tartarian Empire, then you might get the picture. They tried to erase our history so we could think we just a nigga. All you gotta do is be yourself, being great is in our blood. The codes is in our DNA, so just create straight out of love. All that why and shit is dead, cause we is kings, so come and king. We royal warriors of the planet might be.
I refuse.
Hey, hold on. Bruh just snapped on that, bruh. I'm glad my people who sent me that because, bro, I really want to tap in, bro, and make music with them. I don't care no more. Let's go. Like, for real, like, nah. That junk just went too crazy, bro. Hey, shout out to A-Craze. Tell A, coming from Quail the realest, one of the realest, man, you know what I'm saying? That went too crazy. But on the first video, the spiritual psychosis is most definitely real. And it's a part of the process and a part of the journey that everybody cannot handle or take. And after that process, however you move after that, it's totally up to you. It's all about the individual. But that's most definitely a part of the process. And it's not for the weak. Spirituality itself is not for the weak. And it's not for spirit, it's not for monetary gain or nothing external outside of you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about finding yourself and knowing yourself and knowing where you come from. So with that being said, let's go to the next video.
On my fucking land, nigga, that was stolen from me, nigga. You got me fucked up, bro. You feel me? You got me fucked up if you think I'm about to do that, nigga. This is my shit. This is my planet. You feel me? They came and tried to take our shit, bro. Then try to make you work a fucking slave-ass job for a little-ass piece of what you already got. Fuck no, nigga. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm a warrior of righteousness, nigga. I'm gonna do what's right, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody think, nigga. I'm doing what's right, and I'm gonna be blessed at the end, because this is for the ancestors, nigga. Fuck a job, nigga. Fuck that shit.
Hey, bro. I agree with him in a way, but that's his decision. I mean, I feel like However you feel like you want to make a living while you on your journey, do that. But no, that's not the end all and be all. And no, you can be greater than where you at. You know what I'm saying? Or try to at least create something where you don't have to work for nobody. But just because you working in the slavery and the 9 to 5 don't necessarily make you a slave mentally or inside. You know what I'm saying? You just literally doing it because you have to, and you sacrificing that to either one, feed your family or make a living. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to bro, and all peace and blessings to him in his journey, and I hope he make it. You know what I'm saying? I hope he find his way. You know what I'm saying? But that's not everybody's journey. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that, you know, if you got common sense. I sound way much better. Like, y'all, I sounded horrible in that last video. My accent was coming out and everything. Oh my God. Like, I was finna sneeze damn near in every, like, section, every slot that was playing, I was finna sneeze. That's why I was like try to hold it in. Like, yeah, we ain't got too much of that going on, you know. But y'all bear with me, man. Bear with me on that last video. I don't know why it haven't hit the algorithm yet. You know what I'm saying? It seems like when you get speaking that real shit, it just like, You know what I'm saying? You notice how the funny TikTok just went through the roof. Like, not too much, but it had some numbers on there. You feel me? So we're going to get back to it. I'm not tripping. Like, if it's the same 20, 30 people that's watching me, hey, we're going to keep going. You feel me? Ain't nothing stopping. One monkey don't stop the show. That being said, next video.
Y'all remember how Rashad Jamal said how the planet used to look before? How Atlantis was a real thing?
Your water was this color like it be in the Caribbean. We created the crystals. We used to have huge crystal towers. They graced our entire realm. We had giant trees. Now they call them mountains.
Y'all want to get back to that ancient technology so we don't have to pay for electricity? Notice how the knowledge of free energy, meaning free electricity, is coming out now. Because this planet is getting back to what it used to be. They could literally pull free energy out of thin air. Energy is all around us. Electricity is inside of us. Electricity, energy, same thing. This is a little explanation of what it was back then.
Many people believe that this is just a temple or a place of worship. But really, its true function is to gather natural energy from the ether and convert it into electricity.
Called the Tartarian Empire, and it was technologically far superior. They were able to convert atmospheric pressure into electricity, and as a result of unlimited free energy.
But did you know that in fact, those ancient temples was ancient technology? We don't build temples like this anymore. We don't build buildings like this anymore. Because what if I told you that these ain't even temples? These are power stations.
Have been scamming us into paying for electricity.
Man, y'all gotta imagine a world like us just controlling electricity at will, like just out of thin air through the ether. Like, that would be a beautiful world. People ain't gotta pay for electricity no more water bills. Especially in America, it'd be a lot of happy people. It'd be a lot. And I just love how she just keep bringing the evidence back to back. Like, I mean, it been in our faces our whole life. Like, when she talking about the temples that's harnessing energy from the ether, like, you gotta think about horror films that's come, like when the movie first come on. Ghostbusters is a perfect example. Movie first come on, in the beginning of the movie, it'll be a thunderstorm, and you'll see a lightning strike on top of the building, harness the energy. Imagine if we was harnessing energy in our own temples and empowering people instead of for other crazy manifestations. That'd be dope.
Books. Scientists now discover how to make electricity out of thin air. Whoa! So it's bad enough that y'all already got us paying to be on land, to drink water. This whole time y'all been lying about electricity, and now y'all want to talk about it and say y'all can make it come out of thin air. Stop the cap. Now they're even making things where you can get electricity from salt water.
This portable lantern converts salt water into energy. Developed by Edina in collaboration with Wonderman Thompson of Colombia, the portable device called Waterlight needs to be filled with half a liter of seawater to emit up to 45 days of light.
So you telling me I can get 45 days worth of light from the ocean? I bet you we was already doing this and they took it away from us so they can make money off of us. Oh yeah, go ahead, work to pay your bills, to pay for electricity, that's free. Pay for water, that's free. Everything that is natural to this planet that's given to us, we gotta pay for it.
Water light works 24 hours a day. The process involves reaction of electrolytes with magnesium, which in turn produces electricity. The lanterns was designed specifically for the
Y'all do
this
y'all own
whole
research, y'all.
time
Do y'all
of
own
people
research.
stressing. In Sedona, Arizona, called the Sedona Energy Vortex. This is what it looks like. Now, do you want to see what it looks like? Pulsating energy. Look at the history.
That's, man, hey, bro, like I said, y'all do y'all own research on it. You feel me? So y'all know she just not busting her gums. I'm not just running my mouth. You get what I'm saying? This is knowledge that I've been on for a while. That's why we make these reaction videos, to spread awareness on a lot of situations and stuff. You know, some stuff that be funny videos, like sometimes you just gotta get a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, spread the word too. You know what I'm saying? This is the word. You know what I'm saying? In a way, you feel me? You think about it, it's information. We in that age right now. Shout out to all my fellow Aquarians too as well. Next video.
A technique that is basically lost. This is something that all human beings did in the past, but now we're no longer doing it, and it's really stopping us from strengthening our bodies. Exercises like push-ups or crunches or bench pressing, all those exercise does, it just burns out your muscles. It tears your muscles up. It damages your muscles. That's why you feel the burn. Guys, you should never feel the burn. That should never be your goal, to feel the burn. Instead, you should feel pressure. You should feel your body pressurizing itself. You should feel your body growing. You should feel your body love. One of the problems with modern fitness, we don't teach people about the nature of the body. Nobody knows how to stretch the body. And guys, this is one of the stretches of the body. Having your arms outstretched is one of the original ways you can stretch all of your organs. This is something that I would like y'all to do to help strengthen your body. What we're doing is we're stretching our bodies and we're also holding the stretch. This both relaxes our body, it stretches our body, it strengthens our muscles, and it encourages a energy flow. So all you have to do is very simple. This is something that all human beings did at one point. Hug a tree. You hear it all the time, guys. It's simple. All you gotta do is grab onto the tree. So as you can see, guys, I'm withstanding gravity. I'm engaging my back, my arms, my legs.
That's good energy.
My whole body
I used to
being engaged right now.
I ain't did it in a while, but
now this exercise is a lot better than doing push-ups or all those other exercises because it separates your body. It's like you're cutting off your arms to do an exercise, or you're cutting off your legs just to do an exercise. But hugging a tree, it enables you to use your whole body. Everything is being strengthened.
We need more information like that too on how to really accelerate our muscles and get bigger and stuff the natural way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the way he explained that, it makes sense. You feel me? Because if you stretching your muscles, it's gonna, when you stretch something, it make it not bigger, but it's different from between what he said you doing push-ups and trying to do like curl-ups and stuff, which is creating pain. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like a burning sensation when I do push-ups in my muscles, and when I do stretches, I can see the difference. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, I don't think we stretching right. I need to look more into it. You know what I'm saying? I already did like the tree hugging thing and connecting with trees and stuff like that already. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing to do. Trees, yeah, I think about it, it's connected to the earth. And it's us as well, you know what I'm saying? And trees is very important. They are very important, more than people know and what you think. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first part of our reaction video. We're going to call this the woke TikToks, you know what I'm saying, reaction. But this is the first part. The second part, we're going to come right behind it, you feel what I'm saying? We're just going to keep coming with this thing. I appreciate everybody been coming in, tapping in with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Finna start going live way more too as well. Like I said, I don't understand why my last video didn't hit the algorithm. I mean, as you can see, people that's subscribed to the channel watched it. I got 20 views on that thing, so that's like 20 people. You get what I'm saying? That's tapped in for sure. I don't understand why, like, when you get to talking that real stuff, it kind of don't hit the algorithm and don't reach the people. I don't know. But I'm going to keep going, man. One Monkey Don't Stop No Show, man. We're going to keep going with this thing. And like I said, we doing this for each other, you feel me? What I know, you might not know, and what you know, I might not know, you feel me? So just going to keep spreading the awareness and spreading this positive energy, man, keeping the labs going, keeping a smile on people's faces, man. With that being said, you got your host, Quest Realist from the Realist Podcast, and we just did another Realist reaction to a reaction video. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, it's part one, man. It's part one. So stay tuned for the next one. With that being said, I'm out this thing.